Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the 2024 Z4 M40i, the M Performance version of the G29 chassis. It is in Alpine Vice, or Alpine White. And I'm a little upset because someone changed the spec of this car without my knowledge. So I originally spec'd San Francisco Red over Ivory White, and someone changed it to this, Alpine White over, and you'll see it shortly, Magma Red, which is an okay spec, but I don't think Alpine White works well on the Z4. Of course, that is just my opinion. Let me know what you think about Alpine White on the Z4. I think you gotta go for some colors, even though I've done Skyscraper Gray, which is technically not a great color. But you can combine that with Magma Red for a really good effect. But Thunder Night Metallic, Porcupine Blue, all great colors, and of course Masana Blue, which has disappeared. All really good colors for the Z4, which I think you really want to make sure the car stands out a little bit. Again, just my opinion. So let's go over this particular spec. So you can see the shadow line package. So you got the blacked out kidney grills, shadow line lights, and unique to the Z4 are the placement of the headlights. So instead of side by side, they are stacked. They look okay. Again, a little bit on the weird side for BMWs, but again, the Z4 is kind of a weird thing anyway, being a roadster. And we'll have to wait and see whether or not this thing survives for another generation. Somehow I doubt it, but I think it would be a pretty cool thing to have a Z4 electric, iZ4 maybe, something like that. See, kidney grille slight revision. And moving over to the side, we have the Style 800M wheels. They are in cerium gray, and looks like we have the Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires. Again, an older tire, but still a very good tire. And the red M Sport calipers as well, and floating hubcaps. So we'll take a step back, take in the Z4 with the top up. We'll take another walk around with the top down, of course. So the standard black top. And moving out back. So you can see Z4 M40i badging. Looks still to be cerium gray. And you got your dual exhaust as well. And a faux, somewhat aggressive diffuser. It'd be cool if we had the M Performance exhaust on this one, but I don't think it's been available. And I think when the M2 was being talked about, the new generation G87, there were some initial rumors that the M2 would be built on the G29 or Supra platform. I think would have been a great choice, but I see why they went with the basically a reduced M3, M4 build on that one. So basically just the wheelbase was reduced. But imagine an M2 like this size. All right, so let's go take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options. We also got the mirror caps in gloss black. So opening up, we have the Magma Red Vernasca leather, which again, a very nice contrast against Alpine White, but in my opinion, Alpine White just doesn't make the Z4 great. All right, we got the really aggressive M Sport seats, really good bolstering. Again, it looks a little bit orange on video, a little bit more of a red. It's just not coming out great. And we got the M40i badging here, not Z4, but M40i badging. All right, so the inside, we have our standard M Sport steering wheel, but no stitching on this one, even though it's an M Performance model. And it went through its LCI, just, it is not showing up. So in front of me, very small iDrive 7 instrument panel and iDrive 7 screen. Do have the heads-up display. This is one of the last vehicles to have iDrive 7. So that'll be the 2 Series Grand Coupe, this car of course, the 8 Series, as well as the X3, X4, and X3, X4 goes brand new for next model year. So trim wise, basically high gloss black in here. A Sensitech dashboard with a little bit of contrast stitching. So your gear selector, one of the few cars that still has one of these things. And then we've got all your little buttons over here for driving modes, iDrive controller. All right, so starting price of the Z4 M40i for the 2024 model year, $66,300. Alpine White is included. Magma Red, another $1,500. Driving assistance package for $700. $950 for the Shadowline package. Then $1,350 for the premium package. $600 for those 19-inch wheels. Then $500 for the active cruise control. $875 for Harman Kardon surround sound. And floating hubcaps, LED door projector. All told, MSRP of just a little bit over $74,000. All right, so let's put the top down. So over here, just push this down. The whole process begins, and it's real quick. And done. All right, so let's take a step outside. And you do get a little bit of storage space back here, a little bit of a cargo net thing going on here. Obviously not a huge amount of space, a little bit behind the seats as well. But that's about it for the interior space. Obviously you should know what you're getting into when getting a Z4 Roadster. All right, and the trunk here, I think is actually, pretty generous size, given that it's a small car with a folding top. No power on the boot lid. All right, let's make our way to the front, pop the hood. We'll do a little bit more of a walk around with the top down. All right, and I really like the hood design here, so basically it's all coming up here. So underneath the hood is the B58 inline-six turbo engine, 3-liter displacement, and 382 horsepower and 369 torques. So super good engine. All right, we'll take a slow walk so you can see the side profile of the Z4. With that top down. But that's it for a quick tour around another Z4. See you at the next video.